Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Dawn of Man. We are in springtime again, nearing the summer. Our crops are planted and the people, well, need to rest, need to recover their morale because they are quite unhappy and I still don't quite know why. It's because of the workload, but right now the workload is very balanced. They have several places they can recover the morale, but it just seems to be an ongoing problem, which is a little bit weird to me, right? But yeah, just a yearly thing, it seems like. Anyway, let's have a look at what we can hunt. We have some goats over here, a mouflon actually, 2 females, we'll hunt 1. Some ibex, just two adults, so nothing to hunt there. Now we do have some wild donkeys over here, 2 adults, but we could maybe capture some animals because we could use some more. Why do we have so many goats, man? Maybe, and this is probably why, is because our population grows and it's set to a percentage of the population. I haven't actually considered that. So 19 units, yeah, that's the thing. So, okay, so if we go back a ton like that, that's more manageable. So now we have space for 40 of them. 40 animals, 40 shelter spaces, and that will be fine, I guess. Yeah, so that's a thing that was the thing that was messing us up before. Anyway, we will speed up time a little bit. Nothing too interesting is happening. We of course do get our first cards, which is nice. Got some knowledge points, and we're slowly gathering up some knowledge points because, well, we have a bunch more stuff to unlock. Only 2 more though, so actually the Copper Age doesn't have that many technologies. We can go quite quickly here. Maybe next up will be cattle domestication, but who knows. First up, actually, we should make sure that we have enough straw coming in. 500 raw meat after so many years, so that's quite late, isn't it? I don't know if we can actually see anywhere for how many years we have been surviving, but we have quite some years by this point that we have survived. So it's interesting, but I don't know if we have that information anywhere. Workload chart. No. Straw chart. No, not interesting. Food chart. Defense, we already have it. Speed, we have it. Attachments. Sledges and carts, so that's kind of interesting to have. Now we have group resources, and general. General information is up here. So maybe we will do attachments, so we know how much we have of everything. We have 6 sledges left, we have 2 carts. I ordered the construction of a few more. We have 1 cart over here, and another one over there. Both of them still waiting for leather. Now they are repairing the watchtowers, which also require leather, I think. Yeah, indeed, they do. Now we do have some, so they are repairing it now. That's the priority that they're doing. Anyway, let's capture some of these younger donkeys. Maybe we shouldn't capture all of them. 3, and then we're up to 10 anyway, so I think that's fair enough. We have some boar, but only 2 adults. We're not hunting them. What do we have over here? An old female cave hyena off by itself. It's not going to give us much meat, but we're going to hunt it anyway. Now we have some deer, an adult female, and an adult male. So we'll hunt one of those. And an old male deer, we will hunt that one as well, because the old ones aren't really beneficial to us. So I'm thinking about possible expansions to our settlement. Maybe we could expand the gates, or the palisade wall up to here, and put another wall over here. And then we would have this little outcrop where we could start building some more. But, well, we haven't filled this up yet. Slowly but surely the cherry trees are growing. I don't know if they're bearing fruit quite yet. I'm assuming that they're not, but who knows. Now, as for metallurgy, okay, hyena attack. That's the old one that we are hunting. However, we do have some other ones. This one, adult female, is injured and is probably going to go on the attack, so we might want to prematurely hunt that one. We have a young male deer that is dead here. We didn't hunt it, but probably the hyenas did. We can butcher it once the hyenas are gone. Yeah. Alright, so slowly but steadily we do need straw as well for repairs of the roofs here. We don't really have much. We don't have any straw, we don't have any grain, so the bread is running low. So we have to wait for the fall time when this can be harvested. We will have a bunch of straw, a bunch of grain. Hopefully that is going to see us through the winter again. And if not, we might want to put down another field, or just enlarge this field, because now we should actually have the space. So we have barley. We could plant some more barley, but it needs to be a certain size. Okay, yeah. It's a bit weird like that. It's going to have a little bit of space in the middle. I don't know why it doesn't connect. Oh well. We could maybe replant this field, destroy it in the springtime or after it's been harvested, and then just put this thing down again. So this is going to give us straw. That is good. It's going to give us a bunch of grain, a bunch of straw, so we should be good to go for the winter, hopefully. Most of these have been repaired. And at this point there isn't really that much left to build. So we have metallurgy, we do have the metalsmith, we have 2 pit furnaces, we have a charcoal pit, we have the copper mines. As for the defenses, we have enough of that as well. Spiritual, we could do a stone circle somewhere. And this might be actually something to work on now. Oh, this could be nice. This is a nice little outcropping. Let's put it down right there. Right, a trader meanwhile has arrived bearing rye domestication for trade. We would have to trade up to 325 stuff. We have a bunch of linen. We can actually just trade a bunch of that, and that would be perfectly fine. Yeah, why not? Free tech, here we go. Allows you to plant and harvest rice. Increasing the crop variety is a good way to protect against diseases. Right, so now this has been done. We could actually select all of that and delete it. Delete this as well. And now a raider attack is coming in. It's time to alert everyone, and I'll just very quickly pause it here because I want to let's plant the rye. Why not? We can make a nice big field of it. Well, this is the maximum size apparently. We'll do a bit of barley if we can. Why not? It's a lot of work, but we need the straw. We have a lot of straw again, grain as well. But anyway, yeah, look at that. This group isn't quite that big. It's 5 people. One of them has a copper spear though. Some flint spears, some axes, copper axe. Oh, but look at that. That is a lot of people ready to go. What is this? Adult male horse. Off by itself? Seems like it. Anyway. Our people are ready, man. Look at that. They're just waiting for that opening shot. We have some copper weapons in here as well. Copper axes, copper spears. Should have a couple of bows. Actually, they're going for the watchtower here. One of them runs in. Almost immediately gets cut down. And that seems to be about it. So let's have a little celebration. That's kind of cool to watch. Does this guy have a mustache? I haven't seen that before. That seems to... Oh, they get new haircuts, they get facial hair. This is something I haven't really noticed before. Women with the hairnets, so even the faces change a little bit, or at least the hairstyles do. That is kind of cool. Alright, so that threat is dealt with. I don't know when these are going to be ready for the harvest. Need to keep an eye on it. Maybe this next springtime. Or this next year, the upcoming year. Anyway, we put down the stone circle. So now we need 6 megaliths. And we had a couple over here. We have a megalith right there. We have one over here. We have one over here. We have one over here. So that is already 4 megaliths. We will try to get those in, and then we can look at other megaliths. Workload is very low, so we should be able to do it, no problem. Now we do have 10 donkeys at the moment, so we have 10 of every animal. That is kind of nice. I wish there was a way to upgrade this in a different way, or at least to create extra space without having to build the same kind of stable building all over the place, but oh well. Let's speed up time a bit, because that is going very slow again, of course. Alright, so how are we doing here in the workshop? We have nothing lined up. So let's say we want 5 more spears. We'll get some picks. Some knives as well. Why not? Donkey has contracted a disease times 8. Wow. All of the donkeys are deceased except for 2. And their health is slowly going down, because I don't think there's anything we can do. We are low on food. Oh crap. We only have some fish. We need to do a bunch of hunting. What is this? These are all dead raiders. Alright, so time for some hunting. It's good for us that we have a bunch of animals nearby. We have an adult male, another adult male. So we'll hunt one of those. We have some donkeys over here. These are wild horses. Female, female. Hunt one of those. That's a male. Adult male donkey. Adult female donkey. Now we have an aurochs. Seemingly off by itself. So we'll hunt that one. That's a couple of animals. That will do well. And then we have the chestnut and the cherry tree. These will not be picked. Maybe we should put down the harvesting of wild plants over here. Like that. I was hoping to maybe catch some more plants in that area, but it's not happening. At least not in that location. Anything else to hunt? Doesn't seem like it. And I do think we killed a bunch of animals. Maybe we'll have a bunch of dead donkeys pretty soon. It's unfortunate, but oh, no. That donkey is no longer diseased. Alright, aurochs attack. Yeah, that's the one that we are hunting, of course. We hunted 10 ibex creatures, so that is good. So this gives us 6 meat, 3 meat. We need to fish a couple of these lakes over here. These are all pretty empty. But so far so good. We can fish a bunch more. Yeah. And of course we have plenty of grain that people can turn into bread. So it's not, shouldn't be a problem, as long as they make it a priority. Set to high priority, I guess. Donkey has died of a disease. Alright, so one of them has died of disease. We have a bunch of meat. They still seem to only be drying it, but look at that, it goes up quite quickly. Now we have 13 meat, 17 meat. Maybe they also slaughtered the donkey. So all of that so far is going pretty well. Now I don't know how this is looking yet, so this one is ready for transportation, so we'll prepare that for transport, and I guess we'll do one at a time because it does require a bunch of logs, which, well, we do still have. Leather, I don't know. I guess we'll just prepare all of them for transport, why not? They will bring the materials when they're ready for it, and that should be fine. Right, this person is thirsty. But we have a well over here, you can go for a drink. Indeed, there they go. Nice. So this is important actually if you want to do this outpost, you want to make sure that you have everything in the neighborhood. So they do have some grain, some bread. They can make bread here if they need to. So far so good. Another winter is setting in. We should maybe also set this priority to high so that they actually will start making some more bread, hopefully. Meanwhile, let's have a look for another hunt. We have donkeys here, but just 2 of them. So we will not be hunting those. Some boar, but just the 2 of them. What do we have over here? Adult male horse, adult female horse, and then, right, here we go. Male, female, female. Hunt one of the females. We'll have a deer off by itself. Right, yes, prime target. Some boar, again, just the 2. We'll leave them alone. Makes things a bit harder for ourselves, but oh well. 2 ibex. Nobody seems to be starving, so that's all good. Cherry tree. They seem to be completely full grown at this time. Of course, we do still have a bunch of grain. We have some fish. More fish should be coming in because I did order the fishing of a couple of these lake areas, though we can also increase them a little bit, I guess. There we go. Now hopefully once we have the stone circle, people will go there and recover a lot of morale. That would be nice, but let's see how well things go. Alright, so this is the first one. We have all the logs, we just need a bunch more leather. So we survived the winter, but we are now low on food again. Again, though, we still have grain, we still have plenty of straw this time around, and we will be planting a lot more this season. So it's going to be busy. We're going to keep the population capacity at 80 for now, at least for another year, I think, until we know for sure that everyone is doing well. And also, actually, we have a lot of knowledge points that we need to spend. So if we do the cattle domestication, we can now get cows, and we will save up for the Bronze Age. Alright, capture wild animals. So I guess for that we need aurochs. That means we would need another stable. So I guess we're going to go ahead and do that. We are kind of running out of places to put these, which is a bit annoying. But oh well. Seems to like we can fit one over there, so that's what we're going to do. We are low on food, low on knives, so we can make some knives. Why not? We'll make some here. We could make bifaces, but no. Make some bone knives for now. Storm coming in. Don't really care about that. I guess the one thing that might be happening is that the condition of our huts and all this stuff, it will be deteriorating faster. Maybe. But I'm not sure. So 4 workable carts, 4 sledges, 2 sledges have become unusable. Now we have a trader over here. Now at this point, actually I think I will be trading for some food, because they're quite cheap. Some cheese, some cured meat. It's only 39 and we can trade something else for it. Some linen, some wool. Maybe 1 wool less, and we'll trade him for some... What is worth 1? Stone, I guess, yeah. There we go. Got some food. Acquired cured meat times 500. Cheese times 100. We are low on knives. We're working on that. People are going to make some. And that also brings us back up to 5 knowledge points. However, we will need 20. After that, the first order of business will be masonry, so we can start upgrading some houses again. Again, low on food again immediately. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's have a look. We have more animals up for hunting. Adult male deer. Female deer. Female deer. We'll hunt one of those. We have an adult donkey. An adult female aurochs off by itself. So again, that is good for hunting. How are we doing on the donkeys? We are ordering one female to be hunted. That's another female. So I guess we could do 2 of these. Oh, this is a deer. It's not a donkey. Alright, so leave them alone. Ibex are doing... We don't have anything there. We have a boar. These belong together. Male and female with the babies there. Some more ibex over here. These are ibex? No. Adult male, adult male. These are both off by themselves. So we'll hunt that one, and we'll hunt that one as well. Still can't rely entirely on our own animal population, which is a bit unfortunate, but of course, yeah, makes sense. And we have a lot of people. So, how are we doing on the megaliths? There we go. Rolling megalith. One guy. Dragging it over. Okay. Why not, guy? Why not? Alright, summer has come. The plants are growing well. This time around we don't seem to be having so many unhappy people. We have plenty of meat. We have some fish coming in. We have vegetables coming in. Ah, look at that. They are getting the fruits from the cherry trees. That is awesome. Alright, and maybe actually I'm thinking we should put some more of these fishing orders here. These work areas. Because why not, right? So let's put one down over here. I think we should be relying on fish a little bit more. We had one over here. So we are good to go there, I think. Meanwhile, what is happening over here? We have about donkey, female, female, female. We'll hunt 2 of those. Alright, now we've got 4 people hauling the megalith into position. That is good. Alright, so we should be good to go again. We still have some grain in storage. We will be having grain again pretty shortly. We have vegetables. We have some fish, not that much, but we ordered a bunch more fishing areas. So that should be increasing again pretty soon as well. And of course some more animals being hunted. And we of course will every once in a while kill one of our own animals for meat. So all in all I think we're doing pretty well. The flax still providing more than enough materials to make clothes of. Or from, I guess. Plenty of tools at this point in time as well. So far so good. Look at that. Our drying racks are getting quite full again. It's kind of cool to watch this. Alright, milk acquired 250 times. Nice. Now I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit because, yeah, let's see, donkey. Yeah, we're just waiting to save up. I'm not going to buy anything this time. We just need to save up the knowledge points. It's just important to progress, but I don't think we want to expand that much at this point in time. We are at 80 out of 80 capacity, and I really just want to see how our food situation stabilizes before we do anything else. And also, when we get to the next age and we have enough points, we will be able to upgrade these huts into brick houses, I guess. Which at that point will probably house another person. So that will also increase the amount of people that we have. Now, of course, workload is going to go up again because there's a lot of harvesting to be done, but it seems they now take it in shifts. So they start here, move here, and then go up to here, which is fine. That works out well, I would say. And I guess these plants, normal priority. Why not? It's going to get done. It wasn't getting done before, and it was just the 1 year where we were in a hurry to get it done. Meanwhile, let's have a quick look. Anything else up for hunting? Same herds as before. Though we do have a boar off by itself here. And 2 mouflon adults. Not going to hunt those. Adult ibex male off by itself. We'll hunt that one. Got some mouflon over here with children. Going to leave them alone. And that should see us in good stat. 250 dry skin, so that's another knowledge point. That is good for us. I'm curious how many houses we actually have. Like it selects up to this many, I guess, for some reason. Doesn't select all of them. It's a bit weird. Maybe we could have... Yeah, I'm not going to count it. I don't care enough about that at this point. Now we should probably set the animal limits for cattle to 10 as well, so that we have space for 50 animals. And I still don't see any aurochs. What are these? Wild horses. These will be domesticated later. Wild donkeys. Boar. There's some aurochs over here. You could capture these. Even the young ones are a little bit dangerous. But they're quite far from the settlements. I don't know if I want to do that. Might just wait until a herd comes by. They eventually will. And we are in no hurry to get the aurochs. I guess they will provide a lot of meat once they are killed after a while. Look at that, we now have almost 100 grain. And of course some more grain is still being harvested. So this one is full, or next to, or close to being full. This one is not full yet, and this one not full yet. So we have plenty of storage space for it. That works out quite well. Now maybe we should also work on getting rid of that stone. And also this one still has a load of it that we can get rid of. I would really like to upgrade these walls into a more sturdy thing. So I guess it will become stone. Masonry. I don't know what we will use for masonry actually. I'm assuming some mud, but who knows. We'll find out eventually. So there's an animal here being slaughtered. Harvested. So that's another bit of meat. We have some fish, some more meat, a bunch of grain, a bit of cheese, a bunch of water. Ooh, wolf attack. In the settlements. Wow. 3 wolves in the settlement. That is ballsy. That gives us some more skins. And 3 more meat. I'm not complaining, nobody died. And it's a place where you can quickly and easily react. It's not way outside of the settlement. So I am definitely okay with that. What do we have here? Wild horses. Adult male. Just the 2 adults. We'll leave them alone. Every once in a while I just need to check if there are any aurochs nearby. So that we can have some cattle. So that would be amazing. And maybe, actually for storage, I'm just thinking this would be a nice place for another haystack. So we'll put one down right there. It doesn't require, only requires some sticks. Nothing too special. What else is there? Warehouse and Staddle Granary. Interesting. So that will be this granary upgrade, I guess. Yeah. I just really want to get to the next stage. It's quite expensive to get there, and then we probably need another 10 points to get masonry. We also have composite archery, sword making, shield making, armor making. This is going to be interesting. Brewing, netting. This might help with the fishing. Fish traps. Oh, I see. Plowing. Plowing might increase the effectiveness or quickness of the farming. So we might be able to support more fields with fewer people. But we'll see. Sledge is no longer usable. So we're down to 3 sledges. We might want to build another one. There we go. We have no fuel. Oh, alright, that is a problem that we need to deal with. So we need to cut down some trees. We'll cut down some pine trees, beech tree, leave the oak tree, cut down that beech tree, another beech tree, pine tree, spruce tree, pine tree, because we need logs as fuel, that's the problem. Birch tree, pine tree, beech tree, another beech tree. We'll just thin out a little area in the settlement here. Birch tree, spruce tree, and that is about it, I would say. Look at that, a lot of people need some wood. We might want to even trade for some, but he has nothing for trading. Could trade for some copper ore. Trade some wool. Actually a bit less than that. 1 bone. There we go. What is that sound I'm hearing? A bunch of people cutting wood at the same time, I guess. I guess so. Alright, so that should solve our fuel problem. Look at that, we have 45 logs. But we need a log almost in half of the houses. Luckily, springtime is over, temperature is increasing again, so people will be perfectly fine again. We just have a bit of storage, I guess. Alright, so we have a stone circle completed. We have some more of these things that need to be, yeah, pending material, build progress, pending material. So we have 4 more that we can bring over. And I guess we're waiting on the leather to do it. But we'll see. Well, that is springtime, so at this point the sheep don't need all of their wool anymore, so they will be harvested at some point by someone. Here we go. Nice. So how are we doing on knives actually? Because I'm assuming we're using knives for that. Actually we could do some picks. That is 6. 10. New humans have joined the settlement. Yeah, so every once in a while some people are dying, some people are being born, some immigrants might come and join us. It's perfectly fine. Some people unhappy. I wish they would make a higher priority of this. We'll set it to high priority. This one is being finished and being dragged over, so that's good. Now we have another one over here. Set it to high priority as well, because I would like to finish that. It's a big project that we can focus on while we're waiting for the knowledge points to roll in. And this still seems to be going quite well as well. It's kind of interesting, they're blowing on it themselves. It's very labor intensive. He's wearing a hat. I haven't seen that before either. Look at that. kind of cool. So we do, yeah, I was going to say his morale is quite low, but we do have the totem here to be worshipped, so it should be fine. Yeah, springtime is over again, all the seeds have been planted, slowly our plants are now growing in at the start of the summer. It's kind of nice to just watch the whole cycle continue on every year. Look at that, and these trees are ready to be harvested. It's giving us a bunch of vegetables. We have some fish, we do need a bunch more meat though. Storm rolling in. And again, this might only be a problem with the deterioration of the huts. It might go a bit faster during a storm. But other than that, there's no fire, so it seems a bit inconsequential, to be honest. Meanwhile, another trader has arrived. And they won't be trading for anything, except for regular stuff, but no technologies. Because we need to unlock the next era first, I assume. So we have a bunch of wool to trade again. Oh, that we don't even need to trade that much. So maybe we can trade for some logs, why not? And now we'll trade some flint. There we go. And life just kinda keeps on going. Anyway, we've been playing for some time already by now, so I'm going to be putting a cut in here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please do leave a like and a comment below, and consider sharing it to your friends if you enjoyed it and if you think they might also enjoy it. Because that really does help out the channel, it does really help motivate me to create more content and keep this channel going. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.